What is up? Welcome into the Early Edge in 5, powered by SportsLine. I'm your host, Allan Bell, and I tell you what, we're not going to waste a single second. Let's bring in the stars of the show and get this thing going. Gentlemen, we have two fantastic NBA games lined up for tonight. PropStarz coming to you. First off, good afternoon, sir, to parts unknown. And second, James Harden, man. 76ers have a decision to make. What are they going to do?
Yeah, I don't envy being in that front office, AB. They've got a real dilemma in their hands in regards to former MVP James Harden, what to do with him. As we know, they have another MVP candidate, Joel Embiid, a young ascendant talent, and Tyrese Maxey, and then a slew of question marks around them. The deadline deal for Harden will look brilliant in hindsight if they're able to capture a title, but if not, history could remember a very substantial cost of Ben Simmons, Seth Curry, Andre Drummond, and a pair of first-round picks. Harden's now 32, just had one of the worst shooting seasons of his career since he was a sixth man in Oklahoma City. He has a $47.4 million player option next season, but hasn't picked it up or declined it yet. Regardless of the outcome tonight, the Sixers have a tough decision on their hands.
That they do. And Mike Barner, coming over to you. Speaking of decisions, we all have two decisions to make tonight between the 76ers and the Heat, the Mavs and the Suns. They've played 10 games total, and there's a serious trend that has formed. Break it down, man.
Yeah, this is wild. Every home team has won and covered in both of these series, every game. It's kind of weird from a betting perspective there, but both the 76ers and the Mavericks were blown out in their last game. Could we get 2 game sevens? I certainly wouldn't be surprised with how this trend's been going.
Yeah, I'm with you. You know what? And I think, for all the series that we have in the NBA, like any game sevens that we get are going to be fantastic. All right, going over to our picks here. Definitely, man. PropStarz coming to you, man. One play, a prop. My man Tobias Harris. Break it down.
Yeah, AB, I like his PRA over 23.5. We're getting a nice discount on this line. He's coming off of 2 relative duds in the last 2 games. This is just a low number for Harris. He averaged 27.6 PRA in the regular season. His home versus road splits are pretty drastic as well. He's eclipsed this line in every single 76er home game besides just one so far in this playoffs. I also like his points prop at 14.5 if you don't have access to the combo line. I just think this number is too low for Harris, who's likely set to play well over 40 minutes tonight.
That he is. All right, now, Barner, coming over to you, my man. Same game, different team, Jimmy Butler. What do you got?
Yeah, big game time for Jimmy Buckets to step up. I'm going over 38.5 points, rebounds, and assists at -110 odds on Caesars. Butler has had at least 39 combined points, rebounds, and assists 3 times in the series. He'd missed it. He had 38 in game 5, despite missing most of the fourth quarter there because of the blowout. Kyle Lowry is going to be out again, so not only will they need Butler to score a lot, but they'll also need him to increase his assist total. I think this game is closer than the debacle we saw in game 5, so I'll go Jimmy Butler over 38.5 points, rebounds, and assists.
I love it. That's a great play. All right, mine, I am going with the Suns money line tonight. Barner, I know that you mentioned 10 games between these two series, 76ers, Heat, Suns, Mavs. Home teams won all 10. Home teams covered all 10. And, in fact, home team has won all 10 by 7 points or more. I like the Suns to buck that trend. Let's take them on the money line here. 25 times this season, the Suns have allowed 100 points or fewer to an opponent. The next game, straight up, they won 20 of them. Give me the Suns on the money line here. And, Jeweler, bring up the recap here for us. Oh, it looks glorious. Mike Barter's on Jimmy Butler over 38.5 points, rebounds, and assists. PropStarz is on Tobias Harris over 23.5 points, rebounds, and assists, priced at -135. I'm on the Suns money line, also on the 76ers money line. I think that the trend continues in that series, and Philly gets the win, although I don't want to eat the 2 points. That's how tight it could be. And as an added bonus for a little 2-piece here, if you combine 76ers money line, Suns money line in a parlay, pays out +208. All right, that is all the damage that we could do for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll be live normal time on Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern for the Early Edge, plus an NFL preview live show at 2 p.m. Eastern as well. So we'll see you in the mornings. And as always, best of luck. Let's cash these tickets. We'll see you in the morning.